Welcome top news today.
Acknowledging his push to broker peace in the Middle East has stalled, U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday threatened to cut off aid to the Palestinian Authority, asking why Washington should make any of these massive future payments when the Palestinians were no longer willing to talk peace. In a tweet, the president dismissed Palestinian fury over his recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital, saying he had planned for Israel to pay in future negotiations for his declaration. But Palestinian intransigence was now preventing any progress on peace talks. He said, "Get the Times of Israel's daily edition by email and never miss our top stories free sign-up." Washington was paying the Palestinian Authority hundreds of millions of dollars a year for nothing, he wrote, complaining that the U.S. received no appreciation or respect in return. "They don't even want to negotiate a long-overdue peace treaty with Israel," he said. "We have taken Jerusalem, the toughest part of the negotiation, off the table, but Israel, for that, would have had to pay more. But with the Palestinians no longer willing to talk peace," he went on, "why should we make any of these massive future payments to them? It's not only Pakistan that we pay billions of dollars to for nothing, but also many other countries, and others. As an example, we pay the Palestinians hundreds of millions of dollars a year and get no appreciation or respect. They don't even want to negotiate a long overdue." Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, January 2, 2018, peace treaty with Israel. "We have taken Jerusalem, the toughest part of the negotiation, off the table, but Israel, for that, would have had to pay more. But with the Palestinians no longer willing to talk peace, why should we make any of these massive future payments to them?" Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, January 2, 2018. The United States currently gives the PA over $300 million in annual aid. President Trump has, in the past, voiced support in principle for legislation that would substantially cut U.S. aid to the PA if it continues its practice of paying the families of terrorists who kill Israelis. The White House has not yet taken a firm position on that bill, called the Taylor Force Act, and said it would monitor the legislation as it works its way through Congress. U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley speaks to reporters at United Nations headquarters, January 2, 2018 in New York City. Drew Getty Images. Earlier on Tuesday, U.S. Ambassador to the UN Nikki Haley threatened to cut off funding to the UN's Palestinian Refugee Agency, UNRWA, if the Palestinians refuse to engage in peace negotiations. "I think the president has basically said that he doesn't want to give any additional funding until the Palestinians are agreeing to come back to the negotiation table," Haley told reporters. "We're trying to move for a peace process, but if that doesn't happen, the president is not going to continue to fund that situation." The U.S. was the biggest donor to UNRWA in 2016, giving $368,429,712. It is also the largest overall supplier of financial support for the Palestinians. Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas gestures as he speaks during a joint press conference with French President following the meeting at the Élysée Presidential Palace in Paris on December 22, 2017. Paul François Maury following Trump's December 6 recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital, PA President Mahmoud Abbas said the U.S. relinquished its traditional role as the mediator of Israeli-Palestinian peace talks. He has also refused to meet with American officials regarding the peace process, including U.S. envoy Jason Greenblatt. U.S. officials have been insisting, nonetheless, that they remain intent on seeking a peace treaty. When Greenblatt came to the region 2 weeks ago, even though he was shunned by Ramallah, the administration insisted the peace effort remained a priority. U.S. President Donald Trump's envoy to the Middle East Jason Greenblatt left, and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu exchanged greetings at the Prime Minister's office in Jerusalem, July 12, 2017. As we have said since the Jerusalem announcement, we anticipated reactions like the ones going on in the region but are going to remain hard at work on our peace plan, a senior administration official told the Times of Israel at the time. The president remains as committed to peace as ever, the official added. On Sunday, the PA said it was recalling its envoy to the United States for consultations, in protest of U.S. actions. It later said the ambassador would return. Alexander Fulbright contributed to this report.